My name's Kufs, and thank you all for coming out on a Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. I just like to test my friends.
Yeah.
So I booked it too. For those of you who don't know, I'm a street performer. Trade. Woo, so street performer. It's not as glamorous as you make it out to be. But one day, I meet a lot of people out on the street, obviously. And one day, I was playing down, I think it was in Huntington Beach. I was on the streets, and some guy came up to me. He said that he owned a few restaurants in Catalina, and that he thought I'd be great to play at one of them. So I don't know. I didn't think much of it, but then he called the next day, right? And it was like in March of whatever year this was. I don't know. And that's kind of the off season for Catalina, but and I don't really know much about Catalina either. But I was like, yeah, all right. He's like, I'll put you up in my condo, and you can eat all the steak and lobster or whatever you want. I'm like, all right, sounds good. He's like, I'll pay you. I was like, all right, I'm there. All right. He's like, just do what you do. I'm like, okay. I don't have to do like Hotel California or anything, right? Or like Jimmy Buffett or something. Nothing against this. But anyway, he's like, no, you just do what you do. So I'm like, okay, I go out there and it's the off season, right? And I'm playing for like 3 people at the edge of some pier, and there's a lot of time just to hang out on Catalina Island. There's like a ghost town. It's pretty amazing. I don't know. What's the point of the story? Is that there are locals out there. I don't know if you know this, but there are people that have to work out there, right? And I get to meet a lot of them. I get to like hang out and watch this like subculture out there. There's like there's the tourists, and then there's like the kind of creepy work staff out there, and they're like, what do you guys do? You guys live out here? What is this? You've been out here for how long? I asked all these questions, and I could tell that some of them are on drugs. Like they were talking about methamphetamine and stuff, and I was like, this is interesting. I like this place, and I'm like, I want to come back here. This is great. I like that kind of story, And the drag was that I played one night, and then I played in the afternoon on Sunday, the following afternoon, and the following afternoon there was like one tourist there, and he shouted out for Hotel California, and I didn't know it, and they never asked me back again, but I got this song, so that's cool. Big drum, where would you like me to? Some place towards the end where the blood's on our hands. But behind these beachfront bars, they ever scratching out our scars with the distant sound of a Mexican wedding band. They say it's a native word for heaven. It's etched out on the back of that boat. But the sun, it sets where you can't see it, and that is all she ever wrote. And the moon's like an eye open wide tonight, staring down at their sorrowful sight. And it's the same moon as all these years, just moving on while staying right here. This whole town is sinking from St. Catherine's, and the language is as dead as the sea. But remember that summer there with your tied back long hair, before we were upon our knees. And the moon's like an eye open wide tonight, staring down at their sorrowful sight. And it's the same moon as all these years, just moving on. We'll stay right here. Sold us a bill of goods like your mama. We were eager as redeemers to pay. Now I'm born back around as this glass comes pounding down on the new St. Catherine of the day. And the moon's like an eye open wide tonight, staring down at their sorrowful sight. And it's the same moon as all these years, just moving on. We're staying right here, just moving on. Just moving on. Get on the train so sleep back. It's moving on.